How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions. I will not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So I wanted to make this video. Shout out to P. She's a carrier in my office. She's also an instructor at the Carrier Academy. She's trained a lot of our new CCAs. All our CCAs quit. So I just want to make this video the harsh reality of this job, because I don't think a lot of people understand when they apply for this job, what their expectations are completely. Because most of the carriers, they think, oh, I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna be in the car or in the truck all day. I'm not gonna be working all day long. I'm gonna be working in warm weather. Like, I don't. It's the expectations should be, this is a blue collar job. This is very physical. You're going to be working long days in all types of weather, and you got to go out there until the mail is delivered. So, one of our CCAs specifically, she, was not prepared for the weather on her shadow day, but she shadowed one of the easiest routes in the office. It's all cluster boxes and mounted. I have no idea why they put her on that route as a shadow day. They should have had her on one of the walking routes, because, most of my office is walking. If City 42 is a retirement route, there's very few retirement routes in my office. If you come to my office, you're gonna work, you're gonna walk, you're gonna be working long hours, all that stuff. So being on, I don't know why they put her on 42, but when you start this job, expect to walk, expect to work a lot of hours, be prepared for the weather, dress appropriately, wear comfortable shoes. Let's see, and yeah, just be prepared. Just be prepared for the worst. There are rare occasions in like the smaller offices that don't get as many hours. But if you're coming to the Chicagoland area, we've had all our CCAs quit basically. There's like one or two left. We hired a bunch. And that's why one of the carriers said, like, I don't even learn the CCA names because they don't stay long. I don't know. New CCAs, turn them on to my videos, and then they'll get a realistic expectation of the job. If you're coming to the Chicagoland area, you're going to work. You're going to walk. You're going to work long hours. That's just what it is. So the harsh reality of this job, it is a blue collar job. It's not 8 hours driving in the LLV. I drive a ProMaster. I'm working 8 hours. The hold down I'm on is 22 relays long. They're not as long as my new route that I'll be going on, City 4. They're probably like 10, 12-minute relays, so they're not too bad. Some longer than others, obviously, but I'm walking every single day. I have a ProMaster. They give me, as my overtime, they give me walking because I'm in a ProMaster. They're not going to give me driving because I'm not in an LLV, so I'm literally walking all day long. I'm working 60, 70 hours a week. I am on the overtime desired list as a regular, but when you start, if I was a CCA, if I was a PTF, I'd be working these same exact hours. I'd be working these same exact routes. I'm at the bottom of the seniority list, so my routes are the shit routes, the walking routes, the long routes, the overburden routes. Those are the type of routes you're going to start at from the beginning, basically, for the most part. There are rare exceptions, but for the most part, you're going to be doing the shit. You're basically an apprentice. Once you make regular, you'll be a journeyman. And even now, I got one of the shittiest routes in the office, all walking, long relays, not in the best area. So expect that in the beginning. When you get some seniority, you'll start getting those, like 15, 20 years in, that's when you'll start getting the cupcake routes. That's when you'll be at top pay. That's when you'll start really, easing by a lot of these. There's a few regulars now who are in the top 10 seniority. They got cupcake routes. If you're at the bottom like me, you're going to be, because since I'm a regular, technically like a journeyman, like CCAs, PTFs, those are all, apprentices, if you want to look at it that way. But we start with the shit. We start with the bad routes. We start with all the routes that nobody wants to do. That's just reality. So when you start, expect it to be tough. Expect it to be rough, but you could get through it. A lot of you guys message me, hey, I don't know if I could do this. Just message me. I could give you guys help. I keep it real, especially on my Instagram. I'll let you guys know exactly what it is, what the deal is. Like I said, a lot of you guys message me already. But if you guys have any questions, message me on Instagram at Nick Venti. I'll answer your questions. I answer every DM. I might not get to you right away because my inbox always gets lit up. But when I get a free moment, I respond and let you guys know what the deal is because we need help at the post office. We got people who are on fake restrictions. We got people who call off, and it's rough out here. So when you first start, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. But if you put your time in, you'll get a retirement route. You'll get a cupcake route eventually. You're gonna reach top pay, and it's gonna be sweet. You just gotta put in your time and put in your work first. Period. So always expect it to be rough at first. That's the harsh reality of this job. Shout out to P. She's the floater actually on the hold down. My hold down 18. It's gonna be my last day tomorrow. I go on vacation and then I start City 4. But she's the floater on City 18, and she's also a Carrier Academy instructor. So shout out to her for the video idea. And expect it to be hard at first, but it's not. It's not. It's not undue. It's not. Don't stress about it. It's gonna be rough, but it's nothing you can't handle. Trust me. Trust me. When I first started, I was shadowing. I was on the job training. I was like, damn, this is rough. I was also in a snowstorm, and but I was with somebody. That's what sucked. I was like, training with somebody. I didn't like someone watching over my shoulder. I was making a lot of mistakes. But that's what with anything when you start off. You're not gonna be confident. You're not gonna be the best at it. But once I got out on my own, I was like, okay, this job is nice. Nobody looking over my shoulder. I'm doing my thing. I'm making some mistakes, but I'm learning, getting better. So just put in your time. Expect it to be hard in the beginning, and then it'll get easier. Trust me. Trust me. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, especially to new CCAs. Share it to new CCAs, and I'll see you in the next video.